Hey Mopar, good to see you, my friend. Everyone, this is Brent, the Oregon Stacker, and our wonderful friend Nick's Coins sent me some mail. Uh, I got a bar from her, and she sent me another bar, and she asked me to do an educational class on how to detect fake silver. And these are going to be some basics in this class on how we can do this. I'm sure you guys have seen a number of videos on YouTube. Um, I'm going to show you what I do, how I figured out really fast. I actually had one of these. I'm going to tell you right now before we do the class, two of these three bars are fake, but we don't know what they are. One I had that I like to show people. Nick's Coins sent me one that her LCS, and she asked me to do an educational video, which we're going to do right now. And I want to say hi to Zebra Kicks and Mopar for joining us on this class. Um, First of all, guys, you don't need anything very expensive, okay? All you have to do is get a Neo Magnet, which is this little guy right here. You can find this at Home Depot, Lowe's, a Neo Magnet in the hardware store. Very easy to find. They're very inexpensive, okay? This is going to take about 90% of the mess out. This is all you need, really, to get started. The second thing that you want, which is very inexpensive, is a scale. You're going to want to get yourself a digital scale so you can weigh your silver and make sure it weighs what it should weigh. As I'm getting a call in, let me mute myself for a second. Apologize, I'm getting a call. My wife is going to get that. Give us just a moment here. So, what we want to do with the magnet, first of all, your magnet, when you put it on silver, and I'm going to show you because I want to do this, it actually will go right through the plastic. It should be a nice, slow, steady fall. So when you put your magnet, your Neo Magnet on your silver, very nice and slow. And I'm using the 10-ounce bar as an example so you can get a good idea on it. It shouldn't be really fast. It shouldn't be coming down. Unfortunately, I don't have any big bars to show you that, but it should be a nice, steady, slow drop. So the second thing we know, silver is not magnetized. So if this magnet sticks to any one of these bars, instantly we're going to know that it's not real silver. And so that's what you do when you're going out to your pawn shops, your antique malls, anywhere you go, you're going to have this magnet in your pocket. Could be a private sale. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to see, you're going to pick up your silver, or if it's someone else's silver, you're going to have a glove on. Heck, guys, it could even be in a case, right? It could be in this case. The magnet's still going to pick it up through a lot of the cases. Not all, but most of them. So for this example, we're going to see if the magnet sticks to any of these. Okay, the magnet's not sticking to this one. So it's not sticking to that one. Doesn't mean that it's real yet, but we know that it's not sticking. That's a good sign, right? Let's see what happens when I put the magnet on the Buffalo bar. Houston, we got a problem. If the magnet sticks to the bar, instantly we know it's a fake, man. It's not real. No magnet will stick to silver. Look at that. I'll show you another example on that. Look at that. It's sticking from back here. This one, it's not sticking. Good to see everybody. Forest Ships, Kayla, Bill, Polybuck. So if you guys watched the start of this, I told you two of the three bars were fake. So the magnet stuck to one, but I still got two bars left, and we still question these. I will show you something. Um, a lot of times on these bars, the magnet, even if they're in a case, I've put it in a case now. A lot of times they'll even still stick to them if they're even in a case. Not always, but most of the time. So even if you're in a pawn shop, if a bar's in a case, you could just whip your magnet out and you can see if it's going to stick. Now we know that's a fake for sure. So we're going to take out this example. Good to see you, Herman. Now, for anyone just joining us, my first example I was showing you, if you had a bar, take a bigger bar, your silver should be a nice slow drop, right? So when I'm looking at these two bars, my magnet hasn't stuck to them, and I still want to do some more testing. And I'm at my location with my little magnet. So the one thing I can do now, this is going to be hard to do if it's someone's silver. They may get upset if you're taking a magnet, sliding it across their bar, even if it's in a capsule or plastic. A lot of times you'll get a little bit of resistance. Okay, just like I showed you if the bar was in the plastic, and you can ask them, "Hey, do you mind before I do this transaction if I take my magnet to this bar? I want to make sure it's real." And 99% of the time, they probably won't have a problem with that. So just be courteous when you're handling someone else's bar. I'm holding the side of this bar. You don't want to be grabbing the face of it and stuff. Be a little courteous, because this is someone else's silver that you're looking at buying. So we're going to hold the side of the bar, and we're just going to drop it. Oh man, do you guys see that? It's like there's no resistance on this thing. It's just going straight down. I'm holding it at an angle. I'm not seeing much resistance. Let's see if I do this one, if I have any resistance on the bar. I'm looking for a little bit of resistance. Do you see that? Do you see the difference? You see the difference there? When I drop that? Kind of nice and slow, huh? When we did this one, if you noticed, pretty fast. And what's interesting about this is the magnet doesn't pick up on this, and a lot of people out there think, well, man, if the magnet's not sticking, it's probably real. Yeah, that's not always the case. The magnet will take out most of the funny business, but I'm showing you here, dude, we're not getting any resistance on that bar at all. And when we do the other bar, we're getting a little bit of resistance. You see the difference? If it's coming down really fast on your bar, that's not a good sign. That's trouble. Okay, so now we can go into another test. Silver should weigh 31.10 grams. Now, this isn't going to be, if you got older silver, obviously there could be some wear and tear. If something's been handled for many, many years, it could be off a little tiny bit. But by and large, any of these new bars, they should all be around this 31 grams. Okay. If we're getting off 31 grams, that's another red flag. We could have a problem. So the next thing we want to do, um, and you could have a little pocket scale with you. You don't need a big one. You can get one of those inexpensive little pocket scales, carry it with you with your little magnet. So these are all tests that you can do before you even take your silver home. If you're doing a private sale, if you're looking at antique malls, pawn shops, you can do all this. I've got a pawn shop. They don't care. I bring my little magnet with me. I'm doing my testing. As you see, my magnet just stuck to my. It just decided to go right underneath my machine. I have to get that out. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna flatten this out. I'm on grams. So we're looking for 31.10 grams. Okay. 32. Okay. All right. Right. Bam. 31 grams. So they're pretty close, man. The person who faked this bar, dude, they were pretty close. They weren't too far off. Sometimes you get these bars and they're like 4 or 5 grams off. So they did a pretty good job trying that. Um, Let me get my little, hold on, you guys. I got to get my little magnet out here. So as you guys can see, you saw the difference there when I was doing. He doesn't want to fall off because it is, oh man, that magnet. I'm telling you, these little magnets are strong. They are very powerful little magnets. Um, I have a Sigma machine, so that's the ultimate test I would do. But again, if I was in a pawn shop antique mall and I was looking at these, the simple test on this, the one that would have gave it away to me was this test right here. I'm like, okay, okay. I know it's not magnetics. It's coming down slow. I'm 99% sure we got a real bar there. This guy, Uh-oh, we got a problem. Houston, we've got a problem. I'm not thinking this bar is real. And so, obviously, I have a Sigma machine. And, I mean, I wouldn't buy this bar. But if for some reason I ended up with a bar like that, um, I would definitely want to take it to an LCS if I didn't have a machine and get it tested to make sure that it was real. And so this is the one I have in question. Here. I don't know if you guys can. It's not going to focus on there, is it? Huh. Doesn't want to focus on the machine. Why is that? It does not want to focus on that number. All right. Well, my other webcam does. This one doesn't. So anyways, you guys aren't going to see this too well from my camera. This bar right here, you can't see it too well for some reason, but it's not shown in the brackets at all. It's way off. And when I do this one, hold on. It's right in the bracket. Right in the bracket, which with my lighting, for some reason, it's not showing you guys well. So, that's the test. That is to show you guys, though, that magnets don't always find the fakes, but they do a good job of whittling it down. But the other thing you can do with your magnet if it doesn't stick to figure it out is do what I did and just do a slide. Just do a simple slide on it. And then if you carry a small pocket scale in your pocket, like I said, we want to be looking for 31 grams, and that would be your second test. If it's sliding slow, if it's not sticking, your magnet's not sticking, you're getting that slow slide, and you're at 31 grams, you're 99.9% sure you've got real silver. And I'll tell you guys, I've had Silver Sea Captain come with me. We've gone out, we've bought silver. We have run across a few fakes, even in pawn shops where they say, yeah, we've tested it, we've ran magnets on it, or a magnet has stuck to it. So even no matter where you're buying, guys, you need to be checking your silver, because a lot of times you don't know the employees there, right? Someone might get lazy, someone might not test it. And with the way these bars look, I mean, it can be very hard to tell one from another without doing any testing on these bars. And the counterfeiters are just getting better every year at how they're disguising things. So it's very important to have some of these basic tools in your tool belt. If you're buying silver, a basic inexpensive magnet, and you should have a scale. You should even have a pocket scale that fits in your pocket, a real inexpensive pocket scale. With these two, with this and a small pocket scale, you'll get most of it. Like he said, he's looking at the shiny. Maybe one's a little bit more shinier. One has more of a dull finish. Another telltale sign, right? Especially with vintage silver, like a vintage bar like this. If something's really shiny like that, Novice Star makes a good point, especially if you're looking at an older bar, right? Like this should be kind of a dead giveaway. If it's supposed to be a vintage bar, something that shiny, you're going to be like, what? You're going to do a little further testing on it. So anyway, guys, ladies, I hope that kind of helps. Basically what I wanted to get across in this video, because Nick's Coins sent me these bars and asked me to do a video. I want to show you really that a magnet that you can pick up at Home Depot or Lowe's, very inexpensive, can take out, a good majority of the mess. Get yourself a scale, a small pocket scale. Have a nice digital scale at home. Be weighing your silver. And then if you come across something, even after doing those tests and you're not sure, take the silver down to your local LCS. Be nice about it. They'll do it for you, and ask them to put it on their Sigma or one of their machines. So, can I refrigerate magnet work? I have no idea. I've never put my little magnet in the refrigerator. I don't know. I don't see why you couldn't. Um, do you know where to buy some of those Stagecoach breakaway bars? My LC has a bunch of them in stock, man. If you want them, reach out to me, email me. But this is Oregon Stacker, guys. I just wanted to do a video here on how to detect, how to look for your fake silver. This is a basic video. I hope this helps. Again, shout out to Nick's Coins who donated the props for today's video. Thank you, everyone. I hope you have a nice day. And this is Oregon Stacker, man, and I'll see everyone out in the community.